Some good people, and today is the auction day at State House, and I'm here and I want to see what is going to happen next, if we will be allowed to even ask questions, even stream the auction or ask how it's going to happen, because the last day we were here, it went crazy and they did not want anybody to talk about it or anything. But we are here now, and I'm going inside there to see if we will get a chance. If we don't, well, in high school we don't have a choice. But what are they hiding if they don't want anybody else to know about the auction? So keep tuned, guys. I'm going up here nione mambo itakuwaje. Ni Roiro Status Garage yenye iko huku karibu na Nazareth Roiro Hospital. So keep tuned.
The 3 people are allowed or 2 people are allowed.
3XL. Afadhali kwa kila gari angeweka kwa kila gari 200 deposit.
What has happened to this country? What has really happened and turned this country into the way it is happening? Now, welcome to Pamrik Show, whereby we give you the details and what is happening on these government auctions, private auctions, upcoming auctions, and we announce them, we pay a site visit, and we also go there during the auction day. Today was the auction of STATEHOUSE vehicles zenye ziko pale Roiro garage. As I have uploaded the previous videos about this auction, nimeenda mpaka STATEHOUSE kufuatilia enyewe gari ziko enyewe, these things are happening, and where deposit was being paid, we have seen the deposit being given. At the same time, we have individuals who have paid, and wengine tumepatana hapo kwa auction day, but the unfortunate thing has happened. And I'll be showing you some clips of what I was doing, and when I was arriving there, it's like I'm reporting after the auction has happened. At the same time, there are things that I need to be clear and to tell you that we were not allowed to access the premises as we should be, and if this thing is really a public auction, because if you can announce something publicly, then why sell it in a private manner? Why limit access to people who have maybe informed other individuals, or people who want to know how this activity is taking place? Auction day, and we want to see what is happening in here. But then umesaidika?
They didn't tell us.
Sisi tumetupa kama hawa nje.
Sasa mzee ndio ako peke yake ndani. They didn't tell us that you have to buy at the 50,000 you pay deposit for one person or what. We didn't know that.
Let's get to it. Maybe you are wondering, what am I talking about? What is this auction? This auction was announced by STATEHOUSE, and it has been running kwa advert huko nini online. Magari zingine watu walinyima kupiga picha, but those who are able to get the images, they have secreted the images. I also have those images, but the images are not the issue. The issue is the transparency in the auction process. Now, kulikuwa na magari gani? Kulikuwa na Toyota Prado VXL, kulikuwa na Toyota Fortuner, kulikuwa na Toyota TX Prado, kulikuwa na Range Rover 3, kulikuwa na Toyota Prado ingine, Pajero, Mitsubishi, Nissan X-Trail, V8, Land Cruiser, Mercedes-Benz E200. Now, with all these vehicles, their reserve price was very reasonable. However, the selling price was ridiculous, because I will give you one at a time, and if possible, I will show you the image of this vehicle and how it looks. And fortunately enough, we have people who are giving their opinion. I'll be showing you clips, and so that you can integrate and share your thoughts kwa comment section pale, and say if this is what you need. to be happening, especially in the auction world. These people are turning me to be an activist of the auction, and I don't want to be an activist because if there is corruption is there. Hata president ni kama amechoka na ni mapema. Don't give up on this. I will besiege the president. William Samaruto, you have the authority and the power, and this kind of activity that is happening in your house, state house, premises that we expect to have dignity, transparency, and honesty. There are crooks who are ruining the reputation of that house. However, let me get back to the business. Now we have Toyota Prado VXL. This was lot 15. This vehicle was reserved at 450,000 and ilikuwa imegongwa rear taa ya nyuma na mbele na one wheel haiko, but it's a vehicle that could maybe require a few touches here and there, but the pricing, the way watu mmekimbizana pale mkaribu, because I entered the premises and I saw how the auction was happening. Even if I did not record, I was there. I was able to get in and access the auction happening.
Hata leo hakuna kuingia na mobile phone. Unaweka pale nje.
I don't have a problem with recording because ni kama mnaambia kila mtu simu zake ziliachwa kwa reception, wengine wako na simu ndani, but that is not the issue. The issue is the transparency. The issue is the honesty in the auction world. Do you expect very many people to start getting involved in the auction? Do you expect people who want to benefit in this auction to participate? I think it's not fair and it's not right. I am not an activist. I'm not even the best person to say this, but I think the auctioneering world is being ruined by crooks. They are crooks, bidders who pretend to bid these vehicles, but their intention is to ruin the bidding process. Because how could you bid this vehicle to the extent of 5 million? And hii gari hata mpya inatoka 6 million. So it is very ridiculous and unfortunate. 5 million until the auctioneer can withdraw this bid and this sale of this VXL. So gari, the bid I entered through and it has been withdrawn. Everybody is giving this opinion.
Hapa ni kama kawa tu.
Hapa imeharibu.
Ya Mungu naitaka tu. Kama ile gari yote iko 400 imeenda mpaka 3 million.
3 million.
Lakini Mercedes Range Rover imeenda sana. Range Rover imeenda 1.2. Haijana mbali. Hii imeenda at least ile fair. Nimesema hiyo ni lakini nyingine sio. Yule gari kesho unalipa na baadaye utalipa duty. Wewe unabandai utaenda garage.
Inakuwa excess sana.
Sana bana, inaenda sana. Sema kweli tu inaenda sana. Nika shida ni aje.
Imerungwa mbele.
Ile lazima ninunue ngapi? Nimenunua 4.6. VXL. Ile kwanza ile imepigwa machi ile imeenda 5.6. Kwa imekuwa withdraw 4.6. Anafikisha milioni 5 million. Gari ni ya 6 million. Ujalipa duty.
Ume exaggerate zaidi.
Duty ni 2 million. How do you bid like that?
Imeenda 5 million.
Mtu anabid 5 million na hata chukua hiyo gari. Akokuja kutupa kupoteza deposit.
Now we have a lot 16 and which is Toyota Prado TX, which was reserved at 250,000 and it has sold around 2.9 million Kenya shillings, from 250,000 to 2.9 million. Very ridiculous, very unfortunate and unbelievable. At the same time, we have no problem with that. We have also lot 17, which is Toyota Fortuner, reserved at 300,000. This vehicle, you can see its image there, and it is sold at around 800,000, but 790k is the selling price. It's not bad, but beyond the expectation. We have the Range Rover. At least everybody is calm about the Range Rover. Ni kama Range Rover ikuwa na vituko, because the reserve price is 1.25. The Range Rover zilikuwa lot 18, lot 19, na hii ingine ya lot 26 zote I'll just cumulatively say they are selling price because they were reserved. Yenye iko cheaper ni hii ya lot 26, but lot 17, lot 18, Range Rover lot 18, which was reserved at 1.25, has sold at 1.3 million. At the same time, the next Range Rover lot 19 has also sold at 1.3 million. Everybody opinion about the Range Rover is okay because imeongeza na 50,000 na ingine 100,000. That is reasonable and it's no doubt. But tukikuja kwa lot 20, Toyota Prado, I don't know what is happening with Toyota. Hii Toyota iko na shida gani? Gari imereserviwa 300,000 and people are buying it at 3.1 million Kenya shillings. 3.1 hits too way beyond the expectation, but what will we do? But even kulingana na maoni ya wengine wenye walikuwa off camera wanasema aje, there are people who are bidding this and wanakaa ka group tu imewekwa hapo ya kuharibu the bidding. Auction imefanyia watu ile kitu and so many people are very very disappointed and upset about this auction. Wamekataza watu kuingia na masimu, watu wanaweka simu pale chini, but I have the information about how the vehicles have been sold plus what is expected. However, there are some vehicles zingine wame withdraw kama hiyo VXL, bei yake imeenda beyond a reasonable purchasing ya common person. Hata kama wewe ni mjinga aje, huwezi ambiwa ati hiyo gari unaweza nunua 5 million auctioneer withdraw. However, based na maoni ya watu wenye wa off camera wenye wametoa maoni yao, wanasema the auction is not fair and they are not satisfied with how it has been undertaken, plus the way the participation has been carried out with all the lies and manipulation about the accessibility of the vehicles. It has made it very difficult for a common person to purchase this vehicle. Hii ni very unfair. Sijui lazima uko unajua nani ama nani. Sijui hapa mbele wameweka vijana wako push price to an extreme levels which are very unbelievable. At the same time, kuna mwingine amesema hizi gari ziko na wenyewe. Do you think ziko na wenyewe? The way kuna polisi karibu 30 police officers, you are like what is happening here? But we will not accuse the police officers. They are doing their work and this one is involving status, but we could expect transparency and expect the best from this auction. Their names because of confidentiality is that they believe that this activity was infiltrated by corrupt individuals who wanted to ruin the auction and to demoralize the genuine buyer so that these vehicles can be sold through back doors. We cannot substantiate that, but I believe if someone is bidding a vehicle that you know duty yake ni karibu 1.5 million, then you bid it at 3.1 million, and it is not making sense, because if you are to buy even this vehicle hapa nje haitapita milioni 5, but unainunua karibu milioni 4, ukiweka duty inakuja milioni 4, ukiweka repair itakuja milioni 6, so it is not making sense. I'm talking about this auction process because I feel pain, I feel pinch because someone from Mombasa anatoka Mombasa akikuja kubid gari fairly, lakini mnaharibu kabisa. But I'm hoping you bidders are learning and don't give up on this auction. We will flash out the corrupt individuals. We will sanitize the auction and ensure that people are buying fairly. And crooks, one day, I swear one day, a time is coming when the board which is led by the judiciary, I will still repeat this, the board which is led by the judiciary, because people are wondering where will they get justice if the auctioneering board is the one that is led by the judiciary, the chief justice. How can you get justice when the chief justice, maybe they are watching what is happening and they know, because it is not a new thing that is happening. We are expecting justice and we expect one day A new justice system will come and people will get fairness in this industry. You will attack me, but it will not work. One day, fairness will come. Now, we have Mitsubishi Pajero. This one was reserved at 163,000 and it is sold at 710,000. Then we have a Nissan X-Trail KAZ reserved at 200,000. This one sold at 490. At least reasonable but beyond the expectation. Hii gari ni mzee sana, hata kwa market iwezi fika 450. So buying it almost 400 500,000 is not good. Toyota van ilikuwa reserved at 110,000. Reserved at 110 and ikauzwa. Hii ilikuwa Nakuru, hatuna image yake, but if you have the image of this van yenye ilikuwa Nakuru State House, unaweza tutumia tuione, as sold as around 500,000. That is also beyond the expectation. Then we have this Toyota Land Cruiser V8. The rear part is awesome, but ukiangalia mbele imegongwa ikaharibika kabisa. Yani needs a overall of the nose cut, engine. And hey, it was reserved at 300,000. Imeuzwa 3.7 million. Hai. Image yake iko hapo, utanipea feedback. 3.7 million is the selling price of this vehicle. Now, let me conclude this so that you can have a grasp and understand that this auction needs some changes. I believe Parliament, once they are done with this finance bill and all this drama, budget and everything, they will relook about the Auctioneers Act. Ensure that any auction that is happening, media access, the public, uwefai kunyima watu simu zao kuenda nayo pale, unaficha nini? Media access, and everybody should be able to have a chance to see. At least this one will reduce and minimize corruption and bring in transparency in the process. Now, lot 26 ilikuwa Range Rover, reserved at 570,000. And this one sold at 1.3 million. All the three Range Rovers zimeuzwa at 1.3 million. No problem. Then the Toyota station wagon was reserved at 590,000, lot 27. And this one, I was there when it was selling. And hata mukinifungia nje sometimes and misuse the officers, kunitoa nje nini, yani my face is becoming like a threat, and I have no bad intention, no ruining anybody's name, but it's only just sharing what you have put in for public, for the public to see. If you put it for the public to see, make sure they see mpaka mwisho. And that is all the intention of this show. We are not there to ruin anybody's reputation or to make it worse for anybody, but it's all about to bring transparency and also to show people there is a world that has been existing since the Greek revolution na imekuwa ikiendelea, but a few have been benefiting. That is the importance of this show. Now, from this end, I believe I've talked so much and very painful. I believe I will get criticism. I believe I get a threat, but one day I know justice will fare out and people will get the best from this auction. Because I believe if it's all about public money, these vehicles are bought by public money, taxes. It's not a private property that we are trying to expose or to inform the public. So if it's a private commodity, then I'm doing a bad thing trying to explain to the public. But kama ni ya government, hii ni our taxes. So don't tell me that there is secrecy, there is privacy in that, because when you are disposing them, you announce them on the newspaper. What do you expect? Una expect sasa ukiweka kwa newspaper watu hawatakuja pale? Okay, now to cut this short, I believe there is work that needs to be done, and a time is coming and change is inevitable. Believe you me, change is inevitable. If you are corrupt, your day is coming. You might kunizuia kuingia ama kufanya anything ABCD, but you are wondering where I'm getting these prices, but mulinifungia. But Public show is a big thing, and you will not submerge the truth or hide the facts, but ukweli utakuja. I know these figures might change from the actual deposit of the amount, but this is what really happened. In the event this money is not the right amount, then good, you will know things are bad. See you guys, this is Pamrik Show, and my name is Patrick Motoma. Thank you guys.
Gari ni ya 6 million. Hujalipa duty.